Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a workspace tour. I'm going to start on the right hand side and move left across my desk. On either side of my window I have a SCADA board. These are pegboards and they have holes, and you buy different attachments so you can buy pegs and everything can be removed off. Got shelves, cups, and I've got some clips on the other one. Starting at the top, I have my glue sticks, pens, whiteboard pens and pencils, rulers, things that I use for tack making. Below that I have more things for tack making, like paint brushes, clay tools, a craft knife and my pliers. I have my two different size scissors. My bigger ones are for cutting fabric and my smaller ones are just for cutting paper and stuff like that. I then have a shelf with my Vallejo model paint on it. I've also got an almost empty thing of Painter's Touch Rust-Oleum paint and Fimo gloss varnish. I have a tub. This is for putting paint in, but the other ones are dirty. I just washed them, so that's why there's not more. I have the lids down here. I also have some cocktail sticks, which are fun for doing crafts with, like making riding crops and brooms. And then I have some small PVA bottles and a milk bottle lid. Below that I have two pairs of sewing scissors and this clamp thing, which is really useful for clamping things down to hold it steady and gluing and stuff. I then have my wire. I use 0.8mm wire, I think. I have silver, gold, I call it dark grey or titanium, and then copper wire. And then we move on to my shelves. I have this light box with Tiny Tack Creations on it and it lights up, except it doesn't work very well on camera, so we'll turn that off. I have my jar full of ribbon. I use 3mm ribbon, satin ribbon, and then I have this sculpture that my grandpa did. I thought it looks nice there. And then we have the shelves of the shelves. This is where I put repainting horses. I don't do that much anymore because of school, but I have one which is for sale at the moment. She's been on there a while, but she's a really gorgeous horse. So if you're interested, check out my Etsy shop with her on. I have one in progress, which I've sort of stopped doing. He's being a bit of a pain. I can't get the shading right on his legs. It's a bit blotchy, but maybe I'll persevere at some point when I have the time. I then have a Tennessee walking horse gelding. I was trying to do a dappling technique, which then turned into a roning, but then it didn't really work, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him, and his face needs blending again. That sounds really weird. I also have this partly primed mare, and I then have these two horses. This is Nadia, one of my first horses. I love her, but she got really scratched, and when I was younger I tried to paint her and it really hasn't worked, so I need to try and fix it somehow. She is wearing a fly mask by Rosewood Tack Shop. We did a tack trade and I got asked for a fly mask for her and I love it. And then I have one horse that I haven't primed yet but need to prime at some point. On this shelf I have a bunch of different things that I use regularly. So I have this box, not sure if you can see it, but I've got my clasps and jump rings in there. I just ordered a new one and it came today, so I've got two of those. Then I have got a tub with white felt in it for the triangles on the horse rugs, and then rug cutouts in the one below that, and then more jingly things I call them, jump rings, jump clasps. I've also got these other things, but I don't use those. This is where sold items I'm selling go, but I am off school at the moment. I caught COVID, but I'm absolutely fine, so this is why I'm filming a video. I didn't want to pass it on to anyone, so I'm not putting anything else on my shop for a bit. I might be out of isolation by the time this goes up, so I don't know. But I have got loads of rugs to photograph and put on later, but at the moment the Sables tub is looking a little empty. Oh, by the way, these are all takeaway curry tubs, but they're perfect for putting stuff in. This has a load of things I've tried making. Like, I've got bridles, and this is a dog collar, ribbons, head collars, saddle pads, dog toys. This was my one and only attempt at a grazing muzzle. So that's just there for things that I'm putting aside for now. Then we have the packing shelf where I have my envelopes. I have card underneath it for packaging, cardboard to cut out to stop the envelopes from bending, and then I have pieces of paper for printing the notes on. Below that I have all the felt I'm using. It keeps it flat and not get crinkled if it's all lied out like this, but it does get messy. And then I have the packets of uncut pieces of felt. In here I have a pencil case full of Sharpies, some cheap acrylic paints for ribbons in horses' manes. I have a piece of paper which I practiced painting on, and a sieve from when I tried using pastels and had to grind them somehow. That's what I used. And then I have a notebook, my hot glue gun. Under there I have some clay, and in this tub I have loads of bits of scrap felt and ribbon I'm not using at the moment. I love this tub. It's got these really cute guinea pig designs, and the rabbits are nice too. I have guinea pigs, I love guinea pigs, and I love this artist. She does really cute drawings, she does horses too. So yeah, I've got other pictures of her stuff as well. Back to my desk. I have this clamp, which is actually meant for fly tying, fishing and stuff. It just attaches to the table, and I clip on clasps and braid my lead ropes on here. It's really good and it makes it a lot easier. And then I have 3 tubs for different types of recycling or what goes in the bin. This is for paper. These are more curry tubs. Paper. This is stuff that goes in the bin like fabric, and then I have the little bits of wire and misshaped metal that I recycle. Some pieces in here I will use again. Like this one is fine, it's just I've used it for a tutorial, and I didn't need it at the time, so I remember that I put it there and then I'll use it later. I then have the stable sets I'm making and putting on for sale. So I have a black and white one, a pink and blue one, a white and blue one, purple and grey silver one, and I'm making a green and pink one. I have to let the triangle in the middle dry. I do that before I make the rug, so Charlie here is standing on it while modelling this Christmas rug I am having a go at. It looks kind of cute. It's meant to be like Father Christmas. I then have my lamp, which is meant to be in the middle, but it's not completely in the middle. It turns on down here. And then I have my pin cushion with a pin and 2 needles in it. Yep, 2. And then we go on to this side. I don't think I mentioned this, that I try to keep this side for making and my schleich, and this side for schoolwork and just stationery in general. My horses creep over a bit, but apart from that it's alright. This is the scatterspot on this side. I have pens, highlighters, some more scissors, a ruler. I have these tubs which are really cool, they slide out. In this one I have rubber bands. bits of embroidery thread I've pulled apart for my lead rope, so it's thinner. I get a piece of embroidery thread, which is 6 strands, and I half it so I have a piece with 3 strands. So then I'm left over with other bits which I keep to use later, so they go in there. And then that's whole pieces of embroidery thread. In here on this shelf I have some paper clips for hoof picks, a hole punch, memory stick, a mini staple and mini glue tape dispenser, my memory stick, and 2 hooks and a rubber for the scatter board. I then have some pegs and hooks. My keys normally go on here, headphones on here. No, instead of my keys I now have a cable for uploading photos from my phone onto my laptop, so that's where that one goes. Spare timetables for school, and this is where my stamps would go, but I don't have any left. And then I have some customs labels for if I'm shipping internationally. I have done this before. If you want me to, please message me on Etsy or on my blog or on YouTube if you live in another country but want to buy from my shop, because I have done it before. I've sold things to Canada and America so far. Here is my radio. I use it a lot. I listen to it while I make stuff, tidy my desk, quite a few things. I use it in my room too, but it mainly stays here above this shelf, which has some horses on it. These are my horses. They're not for sale or going to be repainted. I'm not going to go through their names or breeds. I will do that in another video. But yeah, there are some horses. Below that is my laptop. It sits on this shelf so it doesn't get in the way. And below that are my school books, but I don't have any at the moment. They're in my bag. And then I have some more books, but these are horse books. Camera will focus. There we go. These are like reference books, and I have catalogues that I got in my Horse and Rider magazine, which are down here. These aren't all of them, I have a lot. I then also have a shelf of random stuff. I've got some fluffy, lacy stuff. Looks like velvet. I use it for different things. Some more embroidery thread, some little skis, a scout badge. I think that's it. And then my horse encyclopedia, which is really nice. It's a bit heavy, so I've put it on the bottom shelf. It's got beautiful pictures. I use it quite a bit. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed.